for the XRP holders. Whether you look at multitude of different charts, all of them suggest you one thing. It is about to take off into that parabolic zone. We'll actually go through one by one through all of these charts to give you the exact reason why we may actually pop along this route. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. When you look at XRP as an asset and its market dominance, it kind of gives you a clear reason why you should think about having this in your portfolio. Now, on the other side, if you take the XRP market cap, you already know you should have owned it at least from this point onwards, because each and every time the RSI breaks through this long consolidation, that is a huge opportunity. And it really showed that it was back in the time, or in 2021, or right now. Now, say you take XRP to Bitcoin on the chart frames. What do you see? There's a huge breakout, and still the momentum has not entered. Look at the RSI on a monthly. It shows you XRP against Bitcoin. It's about to run, but it has not yet started. Look at the MACD. It confirms when the MACD is above neutral range, which is positive territory, it gives you biggest pops. Right now, RSI is getting close. I agree, it's very close on a monthly. MACD is starting to look different. As soon as it goes above that neutral territory, it is going to be something different in the price action. Now, say you want to compare it with the altcoin market. I'm using Ether right now. You can see that against the altcoin market, XRP is already in the bombardment zone. On a monthly, you entered this region, which clearly shows if the market is dropping with Bitcoin shake, XRP is not caring too much. XRP is still holding on tight and strong above the market. Look, this magenta line, which you can see here, shows you the total altcoin market. Now, we know that back in 2021, we underperformed, and then we dropped too hard. We stayed way below that. Yeah, agreed. Each and every time we did that. But right now, we are above that market movement. The average altcoin is way below XRP. Now, go back to 2021. Adjust the charts for that. Meaning, 2021 XRP did run up close to the market highs. Each of these swings, XRP was performing very well. But that started way once the price popped. At one point in time, XRP was well below the average market movement. Then it changed. XRP started taking over. Now we come up here with 2021 run up, and you need to align the tops and the bottom because XRP underperformed. How do you know that? You put the bottom and you see the market went up. XRP did not. Yeah? From the bottom of 2020. Now, pick the top of 2021, which is the most reliable because the bear market started from there. And now, if you want to put it on the other perspective, saying the bull market started here, XRP is again killing the altcoins, entering the all-time highs in its market cap. Now, say all of this matters and we understand XRP is about to take off for a lot of these reasons. But watch Bitcoin. This price structure in Bitcoin should be something you knew about, or at least you are aware right now. Why? Because when you zoom a little bit out, you can see something similar back in October. Then you zoom out, you can see something similar 2024 March, April. Then you zoom out and you see, okay, there is a little bit of difference in the 2023 and early 2024 patterns, which Bitcoin was forming. Each and every one of those were pointing to the upside. It was ascending patterns. But then early 2024 it changed. It became a descending pattern. Fine. And in that descending pattern, you were getting long wicks to the downside. That really makes me think. Because when you do plot that right now, you're like, okay, we have a descending pattern. We just got a long wick to the downside. Is that over? No. I think this is where we are going. Most likely, if Bitcoin is about to reach here, test 99, fine. But what's the bullish reason for the altcoins? If Bitcoin is making such a pattern here, which is around the top, honestly, that can break to the downside and go down. But what if the whales are about to do a inverted cup and handle, where the price action does all this and then boom, it breaks to the downside, which kind of gave alt market a lot of time to perform. Yeah. Now that's the optimistic side of the equation. We need to see where the local top is formed. If you form another lower high, that kind of reduces the odds for doing such a thing. But when you're on a weekly chart, you kind of get to see Bitcoin on a macro is taking support for sure. The long wick here kind of gives you the idea that the inverted hammer and its continuation is kind of valid, because you got buyers entering just below this, buying that quantity of Bitcoin. We saw these kind of long wicks, bottom formation and all before. So the top still remains at 108, and macro divergence suggests you already have the top. Micro shows I may push back to the upside to test those. But if you are in such an asset, does that matter? I don't think it does, because when you're comparing XRP to Bitcoin, it really does not. This bottom is your long-term bottom all the way from 2014. So that's a 10-year long support region which XRP took against Bitcoin. Now, even if you say it's going to be the macro roof where you're going to test, that shows you, okay, being conservative guy in crypto, XRP can still run up 5x against Bitcoin to reach that value back in 2017. So for XRP to do that, the price action in Bitcoin shouldn't go up, and XRP still should be about $10, or Bitcoin is slowly grinding up to 110 and XRP is pumping crazy, going towards $15 to $18. I mean, all of these scenarios from the current XRP price is a bombardment of price action and momentum. The FOMO, the euphoria, all of them will kick in. Let's not extend this video, but if you are in the market and you have a lot more of the assets than XRP, if you have the exposure to assets with negative divergence, it's risky. So if you want to know whether your asset has a negative divergence or not, be a part of the Scientific Investor family and enjoy those benefits. Why? Because XRP is showing it's running way above the alts, which is against Ether in this case. That means if you have assets with pure negative divergence on a weekly, your portfolio in that side is not doing well. Say you're 90% in XRP. That's okay. 10% doing nothing and 90% popping through the sky is still welcome. But if you have more exposure to other assets, honestly, think about this. Make sure you know which of these assets have a negative divergence and which of them does not. That is going to give you a massive advantage in this bull market, and especially with the SI family, you can kill it. So guys, if you received value, smash that like button. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.